Hello, beautiful being. If there is something that you are struggling with at the moment or struggling to find clarity on, let's take you through a bit of a process to help you to get to this clarity. Let's start by taking a nice deep breath in the nose and keep it in. And release with a sigh. Again, take it in. Let go. Yeah. Again, in. And let go. Coming back to the natural breath. So intention is something that drives this universe. So always when we want clarity on something, we set clear intention when we go sit down for our meditation. We can say, thank you that this next practice will resolve this issue for me. And thank you that clarity comes into my mind and into my awareness. And so be it. Now, first, before we can see clearly, we need to learn how to quiet ourselves for a moment. So the thinking mind that perceives a problem or a distortion, with the same mind that perceives the distortion, we cannot perceive the clarity. When we come into our center, which is our awareness, from there things become more clear. So most meditations exist for this purpose, to help us to shift our perspective from the thinking mind into awareness. Now let's practice a short meditation to bring the attention into this moment so that we can shift the perspective out of the thinking mind into awareness. At the moment, if the mind is busy, you will notice that it feels like you are standing inside of it, and the thoughts that you are hearing are your own. Now imagine yourself stepping out of your body and standing behind you. Move your vantage point to a little bit behind you and a little bit above. And visualize how you are now looking at your body sitting, and you are looking at the back of your head. Now the thoughts as they arise will come out of this head that you are looking at, and you are just the silence observing it. So just be the observer of the thinking mind and allow everything to be exactly what it is. And visualize now yourself as this field of consciousness. Imagine that you are a sphere, and you can now bring these thoughts or concepts out of the mind into your sphere. So now with your intention, you bring the situation that you might perceive as a problem, pull it out of the mind that is in front of you, and bring it into your awareness. Now, from this perspective, you can just simply ask for clarity. Thank you that this situation is resolved. Show me how it is resolved. Not from the thinking mind, but from my higher consciousness. And then just sit still and observe and listen. You will feel the difference when clarity comes into your being. You will feel the difference of whether it is coming from the thinking mind or your higher state of consciousness. You will simply know it to be so. There is no thinking, I think it might be this, or maybe it is this. There's no thinking or maybe or doubt involved. It is a whisper that will drop in that will give you clarity. The moment that clarity comes, have faith in that clarity and be willing to follow whatever instruction comes. To give an example, from the lower mind, when you are looking at a situation, there is usually some form of fear or doubt or both involved. When the perspective comes from the higher mind, there is no fear or doubt involved in the statement. Usually from the lower mind, you will find that in the narratives, there is also usually a victim, a perpetrator, or a savior in the narrative. So you will be assigned one of these roles, or the mind will be assigning one of these roles to someone else. When the perspective comes from your higher mind, there is no enemy. So be willing to listen with this deep intention that you do not want to go to war with anything in your reality, and that everything is here to assist you. Everyone and everything is your ally. When you have this intention, your higher mind can very clearly communicate with you. Now sit with this for as long as you need to. May you be successful.